Which lights?
Enclosure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, second fan of the night.
Second fan of the night.
And last fan of the night.
Last fan of the night.
This is the second in the Great Room set.
Yep.
This is how they came with these light kits. I have a video of them on my channel in the room where they originally installed. It was a pretty cool vintage install.
Yeah. Did they say why they were getting rid of them? Like,
No, I'm assuming they were replacing them with something more modern. That's what people do, or with light fixtures. Possibly remodeling the whole room. I didn't ask. They were happy to sell them to me. And yeah, didn't need to. Yeah. So, and it was somebody that I knew was able to bring them here. So, you know, it's pretty straightforward. But I didn't get to see the install, nor did I get to see what they replaced them with.
okay.
But lucky for us, though, because we'll put these to use somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about it, your medalist?
Well, I've already said what I was going to say in the other video about having a polished brass one,
Yep.
non-ornate, and the blades on mine are lacquer finish.
Which is pretty rare. I've only seen that in yours. I've never seen
Right,
anybody
yeah.
else's. Let me ask you a question. Did you see these as a kid? Any Great Rooms as a kid?
No. The only place I actually saw great rooms was this concert venue bar in Chicago.
I remember you telling me about that and maybe showing me pictures.
Yes, called the Abbey, and I believe those were polished brass. But these kind of blades, though, not lacquered like mine. But yeah, they had those pretty high up.
They're good fans.
Yeah, but no, I did not remember. Fascos really weren't.
Not too common around here.
No.
Only place I saw them was in the Fasco catalog.
Right. See, yeah. But somehow, remember when I got mine, it came from a neighborhood in Germantown.
Yeah. So right by you, surprisingly.
Yeah, we were talking about somebody. Somehow one snuck up.
Yeah, well, I think somebody in Milwaukee area must have sold Fascos because I got some decorators from there as well. So, yeah, I remember yours was on Marketplace or Craigslist. I remember seeing the listing.
Yes.
That's one of those things where it's like, well, who's in better position to go get it?
Well,
And found out it was right in your neighborhood, so.
yeah, like literally around the block or so. But somehow, yeah, it snuck up here.
Once again, I do not like this glass.
Yeah.
And the light kits aren't ideal, but this is how they came, so I like showing stuff how they came. This is how they were installed. Okay, well, let's take it to low.
Okay. Okay, we should go off a variable.
Sure.
So that it is.
This is how you can tell I'm tired. I was looking around. Where's my phone?
Okay. To low. Yeah, Richter sheet. Here's low.
With the light.
Oh, ah.
You could have left it on, just turn the light off, but
Oop. All right. Light
either way.
off. Light off.
.33, just a hair higher than the other one. Power factor is going to be pretty close to 1. Yep. It's up to you whether you want to tack it or not. I would for sure on high. Whether you do it on the other speeds is up to you.
I think, well, medium and low, I think, are going to be pretty much the same. We
Yeah.
got a good idea already of like 40 some RPM.
Fine by me.
Yeah, which looks about right.
Yep. I do like how these perform.
Yep, definitely gives off a great low. Yep, 3.3, yeah, that's pretty much the same. Okay. I'm gonna try to reach the pull chain.
Oh no.
Oh crap! Nope, I can't reach it.
So terrible.
Yes. This is the worst day of my life.
Bye, fan stick.
Okay, here is fan stick. Fan stick. The solution to all our problems.
And now we're drawing .82.
That's
About the same as the other one. The other one was .81, so this one's just drawn a little more over across the board.
yeah, just Okay, what do we got for
0.82. Power factor is going to be like 0.94.
9.3? You're close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing about these, I wish they had the bell canopies, but it's nothing I'm going to lose sleep over.
Right.
And these always have the switch housing is made so that you could have a variable speed option. But did they ever make these as variable speed?
I don't remember. I don't think they
Or the great room's always 3-speed.
Right. Yep. Reach.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh dear.
This is the worst day of my life.
Bye, fan stick. A little bit higher, 1.31.
Okay. Fan stick.
Ew.
The solution to all our problems.
You're damn right.
Okay. Ricochet.
Oh, found some more H1220s over there. Well, it's awfully cold. Let's measure it before it gets any colder.
Yeah.
'Cause that thing sure is sure is making it freezing in here.
Oh yeah. Just like a gold line.
Yeah. Different airflow pattern, but similar system. Could always try on the blade arms or the flywheel.
Hold on. 11:25.
That seems about right. 225, so it's a hair faster than the other one. Which it looks a little faster, it feels a little faster, and it's drawing more current. Could just be slight capacitor variation.
Sure. Okay, let's get the CFM on this one.
Let's get the CFM on this one.
See how much different. Yep, I'm getting I guess 629 briefly.
Wow. Yeah, that is 10,800.
Yeah.
So that is high end of the gold line category.
Yep.
Quite impressive.
Yep.
Okay. We gonna reverse this one or no? Because we did the last one.
We did the last one, and we
That's
know
fine.
that the current rise.
Yeah,
pretty
it's gonna be the
close.
same.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny because right today it's cold and it's supposed to be cold for the next 4 or 5 days or so. That's supposed to be hot again. I was gonna say if it was gonna stay this cold, I was gonna say that we should break out the heaters pretty soon.
We don't have any kerosene yet to get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, plus we want to do an organizing day first and clear out the space. Right now we don't really have the space to run it.
Right. Yes. We
But
really
yeah, if it stays this cold, it's definitely gonna be. We'll need to do that soon because it's a little nippy in here. At least when the fan's on high. It's not that bad when the fan's on. Turn that fan on high, and my God,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yep.
immediately freezing. That little carib is very cool.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to get the other one.
I wanted to get it too. I was very upset. We could have used Alex lift.
Yes, we could have. Yeah, we could have gotten a lift for those couple of.
Yeah, the Palco and the carib.
Yep.
Guys, anybody watching, take your bets in the comments. How long before Metal Pete has his own lift? Metal Pete likes lift very much. Lift very metal. Okay, well the last one started on 2. You think this one's gonna start on 2?
I'm gonna say that this time.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother to bet against you because we just tested an identical one, so it's not gonna be that different.
Right. All right. 1, 2. Nope.
Oh, I should have bet against it. Should have bet 3.
Well, let's do 3.
Yep.
Just a hair difference.
Interesting. Never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
You know what else?
What?
Crunch.
And enjoy the Sperry.
Beverage and fan collector.
Yes. Yep.
That dog has a lot to say.
Yep. One of those Ricker sheep.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It doesn't have to be a dog. It could be a rick or a sheep.
Ricker sheep, yep.
Well, that's
sheep.
probably yours. Got some left in there. We'll clean it up.
Here's 4. Atmospheric low.
Atmospheric low, anesthetic low.
Yes, a Jonas low.
Jonas low.
And 5.
Do you know what's true about Jonas?
What?
I've counted.
Yeah.
You know how many there are?
Right. There is only
Only one.
a unique Jonas.
Yeah.
Funny how, like, whether it's at concerts and at events in Madison, I seem to find young people similar to him.
Good.
For whatever reason, they're like dressed up at something you wouldn't expect them to be. They're kind of weird.
I like that. I like people that are not afraid to be
Yeah.
unique and individualistic in public and experiment with who they are.
Right. Well, yeah.
You know, you don't just become a Jonas overnight, I assume. Although Jonas was probably born Jonas. He probably,
Right.
you know, but some people have to, like, try out, you know.
Mm-hmm. And this is 5. This is not a bad low.
But you see that more in Madison than you do in other cities?
Yeah. Hipsters.
Yeah, there's a little hipster adjacentness in,
Yeah.
you know, steampunk, as our friend at Deconstruction said.
Mm-hmm. This is 6, which is not bad either. It's 7.
Thank you.
And because here comes 8.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. I was completely caught off guard by that. I was not prepared for 8, and so the damage to my eardrums and my psyche was even worse than normal. I don't know if I'll ever fully recover, but I sure hope so. Because you know what happens if not? Crunch, 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 crunch.
No. Well, this is 8.
Yep.
9. I'm going to think. 5, 10. 5, 10.
Well, the good news is how well it did on the solid state that you probably won't have to worry about matching the capacitor values. You could just put this on a solid state.
Yep.
And, you know, and I really like those smart solid state controls because then you can just pick a number from 1 to 100 for your speed. I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have it hooked to Echo or Google Play or any of those type of things. You can just use it on your phone app.
Okay.
You know, I've showed you that, right?
Yeah.
You just pull up your phone app and you can put it to anywhere
What's
from 1%.
that called? It's
The app
Yeah.
or app is called Smart Life.
Smart Life.
Smart Life. Yeah.
So then you put a receiver in there.
Oh, it's a wall control.
Oh.
Yeah. I've showed you them before. They have like a glass face.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty cheap too. I get them on AliExpress. Are you familiar with AliExpress?
No.
It's a website for ordering direct from China. Like you cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're all made in China anyways.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is 10. This is their
Yeah.
And here is 11.
Okay, this time I'm prepared. I do know what could happen after 11, and while I am worried, I am at least prepared. I know, to be worried.
And here comes 12.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Actually, we should do the House on the Rock version. Crunch, crunch, because they have the dance of the sugar plum fairy. Crunch, 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 crunch. What's another song that people associate with House on the Rock?
Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch.
What song is that?
It's in the Millhouse.
Oh, that the Calliope plays.
No, not the club.
Oh, the Millhouse. No, the Millhouse.
Or was it before it?
The Gatehouse?
Yeah.
Bolero?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah.
Piano plays it. I think with some strings behind it.
Yep, there's like a string quartet with a piano.
Yep. Here's 13.
Yeah. I might bring see if I could bring my an extra camera for scales on the rock.
14. And 15. Okay, so that 15 is pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could, I mean, a 5, 10, 15 would be good.
Mm-hmm. And 16. Remember, what did it draw on high?
A 1, 3, 1.
Okay. So a little higher.
Yep.
17. 18. 19.
I'm ready. I can withstand it. I can survive it.
19. Because what's after 19 is 20.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Crunch, 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 crunch. If he's gonna make Cookie Monster noises, maybe we should do a Cookie Monster. It's crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Last one went over at where? 28?
Yeah. Okay, so here's 21, 25. The only problem's when you do, y'all move away. Y'all move. 20, 27. Here's 28.
So 29 will be over in this case.
Hit the high switch. So it stays at 1-3. I hit the high switch.
That's interesting. It dropped a little from what it was
So,
before.
29. Yep, I think that might be over.
Yep.
Just see if 30. Yep, now that is more over.
Well, now the solid of state. The last one was silent, so
Yeah.
again, there shouldn't be much difference. This isn't like some of the shaded pole fans where there can be wild difference. Even blenders where there's like wild differences between them.
Yeah.
These should all be pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad that they never made a cane or stencil version of this.
Right. Yeah, that's true. They did of the Old South, but just this one.
Just the 38 and 52-inch blades, not any of the sizes in between.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty quiet.
Pretty much at the point of silent.
Yeah. I hear a little something, but I'm still calling it silent.
Yeah.
Okay, 0 to high. What do you think we got on this one?
I would say
Last one was small and rush. Do you think this? Do you want
I
to?
think this will be that.
Okay.
This one ran pretty close.
Yeah. 3/100ths of an amp different.
Yeah.
RPM, I think it was like 20 RPM different and like 800 CFM different.
Yeah.
So. Here we go. So, yep, small and rush again. Well, do you want to do a Rick test? We did test the exact same band with the exact same light, but it never hurts to see it again. What do you think?
I was gonna do a quick. I know where he seems to comment more.
Okay.
So I'm going to go video. Turn it off. Turn the light on.
Okay. Metal Pete's got a plan. I'm not sure what his plan is yet, but we'll find out. I do know this, it will be metal.
Okay. Lights.
Camera. You turn that other light off, one by you?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The ceremonial metal wiping of the lens.
Okay. Another 10 seconds. Okay, I got my 10 seconds of
Okay.
video, and that I already gave what I was said about it.
Oh
being,
yeah, no.
being Death
Cannibal
Clock.
Corpse, Death Clock, Menards, roller skating, and organ room.
Yep.
Rick is the only holdout. Still looks good for a Rick test though. And it looks nice with the lanterns behind it too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do. Let's see what it looks like lighting up the whole bay. Pretty cool, but less Rick. Well, let me know if you get a response from Rick. I guess we could always do that before the video's over, too.
What's that?
Let's see about getting if he responds before the video's over.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, why don't you play the messages from our sponsors?
Yes. Get some lights.
Sure. I mean, we can just turn these on since we're right here, and then we're going to be leaving after this one.
Yeah.
So just turn these two on. That should be enough light. Even if we get a surprise visitor, this should be enough to show them.
We'll just turn on the good manufacturing. How about do the good manufacturing?
Video is brought.
Okay. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Good.
Go ahead.
All right.
Brought to you. This video is brought to you by the following sponsors: Fan Stick, Light Stick, Taco Burrito Mexico, Sperry, the beverage of fan collectors, The Good Manufacturing Company, 81220 LLC, where our motto is crunch, 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 crunch. RickOrSheep.com, a fun game you can play with your friends. For more information, go to RickOrSheep.com. Power Vacuum, the vacuum with more vacuums. Udong batteries. When I think of batteries, I think of Udong.
Major funding for this series is provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the annual financial support of viewers like you.
So one thing I think is interesting is with just these video lights on, the fan actually looks really good. Maybe in a future video we should try it without all the side fluorescents on. Because that actually, I'll have to go back and look at the video and see what's actually better with the other light. Well, actually, we could try it before the video's out. But, yeah, maybe we'll do that at the end of the video if we have time. But that's if we don't, depends on if we get any surprise visitors or not. Because sometimes we do. You just never know. Oh, wait! Who's that at the door? Hey, it's Metal Jonas.
Oh, that's a lovely new tone doorbell.
It is indeed.
Marvelous doorbell. Organs and doorbells.
We have some of those here.
Yes. Organs.
There are
Yes.
plenty of organs, plenty of doorbells, believe it or not.
Doorbell.
Yes.
And how about, do you have any Homestead catalog?
No, we don't have any.
Oh, some Fasco catalog.
Not a single one.
Or some new tone catalog.
Nope. What do you think of House on the Rock, Metal
Oh,
Jonas?
House on the Rock. One word, incredible. One word, overwhelming. One word, amazing. Wow.
Okay, actually, before we shut off the video, I want to try that if you don't mind. Just go over there and turn the fluorescent lights on, and let's just see if that looks better or worse. Do me a favor, are both these lights the same color?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think they were. I thought that one was a little bluer. Yeah, that's even better. So we'll just do a little lighting test on our way out the door. Just the wall lights and the preheats and the, you know what I mean, all the fluorescent stuffs. It's 6 of one, half dozen of another. It's all good. All of it looks good. Well, let the viewers decide. Put it in your comments. Okay, but in the meantime, that's going to be it for tonight. Pete and I will be back maybe next Sunday. Pete might be back on Friday. I'll be out of town on Friday, but Pete might be back on Friday. I don't know. And so watch his channel, Metal Pete the Metal Fan.
Yep.
I might be back. If he's here on a week from today, next Sunday, then I might be back a week from today, next Sunday. We'll see.
Okay.
But we got lots of fun fan stuff to do. So thanks for watching. Keep watching. And what else should they do?
Buy fans.
Purchase Fan Stick. Thanks for watching.